Hello there, how are you today? This is to specially welcome you to the ATP question of the day. This amazing feature was put together by Ask the Pediatricians Foundation as a platform to answer some of the frequently asked questions by moms and dads pertaining to child health care. And Dr. Gbemisola, who is a consultant pediatrician and the founder of the foundation, would be addressing these questions herself. Amazing, right? Yes, I thought so too. So relax, grab a pen and a drink as we enlighten the world.
Hello friends, welcome to a brand new episode of ATP Question of the Day. I am Dr. Gbemisola Boyede, and I've got some other questions that I'll be answering today. And so without wasting so much time, I'm just going to go straight and display the question that I'll be answering today. Okay, so this mom is asking, I want to know your view over the older child getting sick frequently because the mom is pregnant. My people said it is normal that the pregnancy is affecting the child. Is it really true? Okay, that's a very important question, and it's one of those questions that you tend to get a lot from mothers. Let me just start by saying that our view as pediatrician is the fact that we want you to space your pregnancy as much as possible, and so we want you to have at least 2 years between the one pregnancy and the next pregnancy. Yes, so this one did not say how old the older child is, but it's a generally believed myth that when you're pregnant, that your pregnancy can affect the older child. In fact, especially if you are still breastfeeding the other child, like to make the child to be sick, the current child or the older child, because of the pregnancy. And this is a very widely held belief in Nigeria and some parts of Africa. But I'm here to tell you that that is actually a myth. Yes, it is a myth. Being pregnant does not affect the other child. Yes, it does not affect them. There is no medical explanation or justification to say when you're pregnant, then your other child, if you have other children, or especially the one that is just about to get the sibling, is going to be sick or any of those things. No, there's actually no medical explanation. That is not true. Yes, I know mothers are going to be able to argue with me and say, but really the children become sick. Now, I can imagine there are reasons why this could be happening. Number one, the mother herself is ill. Not necessarily ill, because pregnancy is not sickness, but you know, you could have what we call morning sickness. So mothers during the early pregnancy phase, they are not otherwise, there's nausea, there's vomiting. So definitely it may impact on how you are able to care for the older children, especially if you don't have as much help as well. So maybe it's a possibility that could impact on the child, or the children also notice, oh, the mom is not just there for me, and they really want those attention, and so they are trying to get closer to you and all that. Or maybe because you yourself, you are not at the optimum, and so you are not able to provide adequate care. I don't know, but but I just want you to see that if at all the child is sick when you are pregnant, it's not because it has something to do with your pregnancy. There could be any other explanation. There could be any other reason. You know, it could just be a coincidence, or it could just be the fact that you are not even having as much time to care for that child, or the child itself is noticing that you are a little bit preoccupied with the pregnancy and you don't have as much time, and they want that attention they've always gotten with you fully back. Maybe, but it has no connection at all with your pregnancy. And if you're also pregnant and your baby is still breastfeeding, like maybe your baby is not yet up to a year or two, and you are pregnant, you can still keep breastfeeding that baby. That pregnancy or breastfeeding the baby while you're pregnant is not going to make your baby sick at all. All these are myths. So if your child is sick, please take the child to the hospital. Don't say, oh, it's because I'm pregnant, that is why my baby is sick. So just to remind those of you who may be joining me just at this point, the question I'm answering today is whether the older child gets sick frequently when you get pregnant. That is a pregnancy that is disturbing the older child. That is absolute myth. It's not true at all. It has nothing to do with your pregnancy, and so don't assume it's your pregnancy and something that will just pass away like that. Please take the child to the hospital and get the right help. And if you're pregnant, try and make sure you space the pregnancy so that the older child is at least 2 years old, so they're not as dependent on you. And also try to get as much help, especially in that first trimester. If you think you are not coping, try and get help to help with the other children. But please never ever assume that your pregnancy is what is making your child to be ill. So I hope I've addressed that question. Again, like I said, feel free to share the video, feel free to drop your comments and your questions, and maybe I may feature one of your questions in a future episode of ATP Question of the Day. So till I come your way again, same time tomorrow, keep learning and keep being healthy. Bye for now.
How was it? I told you it would be enlightening, and yes, it was. So why don't you join us tomorrow for another edition of Question of the Day? And I encourage you to subscribe to our ATP TV on YouTube. You can follow Ask the Pediatricians on Instagram. Join our Facebook group. Plus, we have an ATP mobile app on Google and Apple Play Store. Download it. Till we meet again tomorrow, thank you for watching.